as the countdown to the Lima 2027 Pan American Games continues. The Peruvian capital is embarking on an unprecedented transformation. These games not only promise to be a world-class sporting spectacle, but also a catalyst for Lima's urban, social, and economic development. With a vision for long-term legacy, the Peruvian government, together with international and local agencies, has outlined a series of ambitious projects aimed at preparing the city for this great event while improving the quality of life for its inhabitants. From the renovation of existing infrastructure to the construction of new state-of-the-art sports facilities, preparations for Lima 2027 are marked by a sustainable and inclusive approach. This video explores the most prominent projects that will be launched in the lead-up to the Pan American Games, analyzing their expected impact not only on the sporting scene, but also on Lima's socioeconomic and cultural fabric. Through interviews with experts, analysis of the planned initiatives, and evaluation of the challenges and opportunities these projects represent, we will delve into the heart of a city in full evolution, ready to welcome the world with open arms in 2027. Lima will host the Pan American Games athletes in 2027 after beating Asunción, located in Paraguay, with 28 votes, in the secret and virtual voting of the 40 National Olympic Committee's members of Pan Am Sports. This will be the second time that the Peruvian capital will be able to develop this sporting event. The first time was in 2019. What are the commitments made by the Peruvian capital in terms of infrastructure? During his presentation at the assembly organized by Pan Am Sports in Miami, Renzo Miniari, president of the Peruvian Olympic Committee, detailed on Tuesday that there is a demand of 9,800 beds for the Pan American Village, located in Villa El Salvador, which will be covered without problem. He specified that part of the master plan is to build 10 towers, with or without Pan American Games, of 10 floors each. For this first stage, we plan to build 5 towers of 10 stories each. This will be within a 24-month construction period with an approved budget and a guaranteed fund, he said. New sports will be considered for this edition, which will be key for the Los Angeles 2028 Olympic Games: cricket, lacrosse, and flag soccer. Transportation and accommodation. Miniari highlighted that the capital city has sub-venues that will be interconnected by a transportation system already guaranteed. 150 kilometers of exclusive roads will be built for athletes. That is more than double what we had in Lima, 2019. Regarding accommodation, the president of the Olympic Committee said that the Pan American family will be staying at Westin and Swiss Hotel Peru. Lima offers 170,000 beds as an offer, of which only in 4- and 5-star hotels there are more than 10,000 beds. Therefore, the best level of accommodation is guaranteed. It should be recalled that for Lima 2019, a total of 50,000 tourists from abroad were received, not counting domestic tourism. He also highlighted that the operations center for the Pan American Games, the broadcast, and the press center will be located in the convention center, which will also operate the security center for the Pan American Games in Lima. 150 kilometers of exclusive roads for athletes. Lima will have 150 kilometers of exclusive roads for athletes participating in the 2027 Pan American Games, whose construction will be underway. The mayor of Lima, Rafael Lopez Aliaga, indicated during his presentation that more than $1.3 billion will be allocated to the construction of new roads, expressways, and avenues, which will significantly reduce traffic congestion in high-traffic areas. In security, he said that more than 10,000 video surveillance cameras will be interconnected with artificial intelligence to identify faces in real time, and with the acquisition of a batch of 10,000 highly equipped motorcycles to ensure security throughout metropolitan Lima. Jose Eduardo Macco, coordinator of the Sports Business and Administration Career, the UPC, indicated that at the infrastructure level we have made considerable progress in Lima, even from the perspective of maintenance that we have had of the infrastructure that Lima 2019 left us as a legacy. It will depend a lot on the events that you want to develop. It is known, for example, that at soccer level we still lack more stadium of better level to be able to be taken into account in more important events at regional level. However, in other sports, we do have a necessary infrastructure. This is the case of swimming, which has already been developing different events at regional level and now also at world level with the World Youth Artistic Swimming Championship to be held in August this year. And as well as this example, there are also other federations that are taking advantage of the legacy left by Lima 2019. However, he considered that the great challenge to be able to organize a greater number of events goes through the organization, to have a much more commercial and service-oriented vision, as is usually the standard of the Pan American and Pan American Games. It has already been demonstrated that the Peruvian public is willing to invest in entertainment, but only if they are offered services beyond the sporting spectacle. The important thing is to have an enriching experience in terms of attention, security, and services associated with the sport. Economic impact. In line with Carlos Neuhaus, president of the Lima 2019 Organizing Committee, the professor highlighted that the impact that Lima 2027 will achieve will definitely be much greater than that generated by Lima 2019. There are several points in favor in this opportunity. For example, the positive image that ended up generating the Lima 2019 Games has been very important, and surely from the point of view of consumption, many more people this time will not want to miss this new opportunity to live a party like the one experienced in Lima 2019. He said, "For Lima 2027, the budget exceeds $360 million for Lima 2027. 1,332 million sols versus 4 billion sols for Lima 2019. From this, we already have a big difference. And to this, we add that the commercial expectation, with a positive background, will be now the perfect combination so that we can have great results. In all mega sporting events, there are certain sectors that benefit much more, such as, for example, tourism, transportation, restaurants, hotels, among others. He pointed out that many jobs will be stimulated around the event, from the administrative and managerial personnel for the events to the more operative part of repair and construction of some of the required infrastructure. Pan American Games venues in Lima. Venues in La Videna. It is located in the district of San Luis and has an athletic stadium, aquatic center, and velodrome. The athletic stadium is located in this area and has a competition warm-up track. In addition, there is a dry and wet sauna, gymnasium, physical therapy, anti-doping, press, dining room, and a hostel. There is also the velodrome with a capacity for 16 people. It has an Omega control system, which allows the development of any category of international event. Venues in Villa Maria del Triunfo. This place has baseball fields, softball, rugby, field hockey, paddle tennis, an aquatic center, and an athletics field. The field hockey field has a capacity for 1,502 people. It is the only one with an integrated irrigation system. There is also a paddleball field where continental competitions are held. In addition, there is a baseball field with a maximum capacity to receive 1,869 people. The aquatic center has 10 lanes of 50 m, where water polo and swimming competitions are held. Diving competitions are also held at the aquatic center. Pan American Games venues. Costa Verde venue. Here you can find a skating rink, BMX racetrack, BMX freestyle FOP, skate park, and sand courts. The BMX racetrack, with 5 and 8 meter starts, and FOP BMX freestyle, the only wooden track in the country. It is worth mentioning that this space is the only skating rink in the country for both warm-up and competition. Villa El Salvador venue. Here is the approved volleyball field, adaptable to organize competitions such as judo, gymnastics, and more. In addition, there are the squash courts, the first professional venue made available by the state for this sport. Punta Rojas venue, located in Punta Negra. It has a judges area, a grandstand for 500 people, and a stairway that connects to the beach. It has an equipped gymnasium, swimming pool, sand training field, and a lodge. It is known that the hostel has 34 rooms. The draw to find out if Lima will be the host city will be held on March 12th. But now it's your turn to comment. What do you think of this information about the projects that will be implemented for the Pan American Games Lima, Peru 2027? Would you like to attend some of these events? We look forward to hearing from you in the comments. If you found the video useful, we would appreciate it if you like it to support our project. And if you subscribe, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.